There is some really interesting math behind everything. Actually, let's do the math now. So the Yetimites are currently 2 housing space, and that means if you bring 1 clone spell, so you can see I've got the 2 clone spells here, you're going to get 21 Yetimites per clone. But if you clone the Yeti instead of a Yetimite, you're going to get 2 Yetis, 18 space each, and then 3 Yetimites after that to make it up to 42, right? And each Yeti has 13 spawned units, so that means you get 29 Yetimites total if you clone the Yetis instead of the Yetimites. So you're going to see I'm going to attempt the Yetimite clone trick here, but I am accidentally going to clone 2 Yetis. Now I could have cloned up to 4, given I'm using 2 clone spells, but I did get only 2. But have a look at this, right? The Yeti pathing, completely unpredictable. But one thing I really don't like about the Yetis is when they die, have a look at this, right? All the Yetimites appear at once. Did you see at the end there was like 3 or 4 of the Yetimites that were swagged because they all target the same building. Whereas when you clone the Yetimites, you know, they don't all appear at once, right? They're like a constant stream, and far less of them feel wasted to me. On top of that, look at this Yeti on the outside of the base. What are those Yetimites doing, right? Sweet, we get an archer tower. Look at this yet again. That was like 6 Yetimites for what? 6 or 7 Yetimites for 1 archer tower? You don't need that many Yetimites for the 1 archer tower. So, whilst you do get way more Yetimites by cloning Yetis instead, it just feels super unreliable and inconsistent. Now, if you can get the Yetis into a good location and you know they're not going to path out of the base, then maybe it can be worth it, but I'm still unconvinced. And that's kind of a toss-up I like that's in the game at the moment though, right? Would you rather have 29 Yetimites and also the 4 Yetis in of themselves tanking, or do you want 21 Yetimites but they're dispersed more evenly throughout the base and less likely to be completely useless? And that's a decision you guys can make. I'm still leaning towards the Yetimite clone being better just because you can, I feel like you can path them through the base better, but you can definitely make a case that it is much better to just get 29 of them instead of 21. And I'd love to hear your comments down below once you've used the Yetimite clone. I love doing a bit of maths for you guys as well. That way you guys don't have to do the maths in your own time. I mean, this attack went bad, so I used my siege barracks. Don't know why I did. We have so many of the disarmors up. So I think it's safe to say the disarmor is still ridiculous. We saw the giant in the friendly challenge take down the town hall, basically one-on-one.